HIV and AIDS were part of Sarah Anderson's life long before she even knew what those letters stood for. Born in Ethiopia, Sarah's father died of HIV-related illness. She was being raised by her aunt, also HIV positive, until that aunt made a difficult decision, one that Sarah says ultimately was good for her and wants to turn it into good for others.
It definitely is a moment that you can't forget.
Sarah Anderson was 6 years old, living in Ethiopia, the day her aunt said she had a surprise for her.
I didn't know what it was. I didn't know where I was going. I just knew it was a surprise. And as a kid, I was just excited because I didn't get that much surprises.
Well, it turned out not to be a good one, for that surprise was a trip to an orphanage.
She signed some papers and handed me over, and I just remember crying. I was just like, where are you going? Why are you leaving me here? I must have cried for weeks after she left me because I didn't know she was coming back. This was the little pictures that I got.
Sarah's aunt didn't come back to the orphanage, but eventually a couple from Alameda did. Their adoption of Sarah beginning a journey for her that has not only covered extreme distance, but emotion as well. Her new family eventually reconnecting with her old one, and Sarah, who once felt hatred for her aunt for what she had done, now has understanding.
For a better life. She said it was for a better life. I'm grateful, even though I miss her, I'm grateful that she did this for me.
So tourniquets are for tying off.
And not just grateful, but ready to give back. For when Sarah was chosen for Bank of America's Student Leaders Program and given a list of internships to choose from, it was a quick decision.
I saw the San Francisco AIDS Foundation. I'm like, Mom, I already know what I want.
Which explains why Sarah is learning on one of her first days here to create clean syringe kits. Among the first steps she hopes in a life that will always include helping those with HIV and AIDS, both locally and perhaps one day back in Ethiopia, showing that the heartbreaking decision her aunt once made was the right one for Sarah, and who knows how many others.
Yeah, I couldn't actually see myself doing this in the future.
A future right now she's hoping includes medical school. Incredible maturity for a young woman to have gone through such a traumatic thing at a young age and already now is able to see past that anger she had and turn it around into understanding, and not taking that understanding and turning it around into helping other people.
And what a sacrifice on the part of her family. Thank you, Garvin.